What's up? We're Sanguisugabogg. This is the Stabbin' Wagon TM, and welcome to our crib. This is what we're taking on tour with us for the Frozen Hole tour with us and Sanguisugabogg, Frozen Soul, Inoculation, and Vomit Forth.
Yeah, we've been out on the road for a little over a month now, and we've got to know every little bit of corner in this van. So we're really not rocking with anything too crazy like a Sprinter. This is just base of the mill 2008 Chevy Express work van. It's got a V8, so we're able to haul trailers and all our gear and shit. So this van actually is my father's, who's an independent contractor who specializes in exterior and residential construction and stuff. So I've been doing that with him since I was in my teens and shit. So me and my dad have worked out of this van a lot, and when we got offered to do this tour, we were trying to figure out transportation. My dad was really cool, and he was like, hey, just take this van, it's good to go. I really took good care of it. So shout out to my dad for making this shit possible, and us being able to fucking travel across the whole country and play shows and new faces every night. Fucking rocks. So why don't we go inside and take a look. Usually on this drive, there's 3 of us, well, I guess 4 of us kind of split up the drive. I kind of take on most of it because this is my van and my dad's van and stuff. But me, Drew, our bass player, and Cody, our drummer, will split up the drives and stuff. Yeah, we usually always have someone riding passenger to keep conversation and make sure we're awake and 2 people's eyes on the road so we're being safe. Usually after the shows, we're kind of banged out on the metal, so we're all pretty big music nerds, so we're always listening to new stuff and softer stuff that's a little bit easier on the ears. But lately we've been turning on a lot of 90s post and alternative kind of styles of music. That's a lot of our favorite styles of music. We're just usually trying to chill after the shows and stuff. We've been banging out and raging all night and shit, so that's usually the vibe after the shows. And then we always listen to a lot of rap, Memphis style rap, and Project Pat, 3 6 Mafia and stuff like that. So
And Cody's asshole.
yeah,
It's loud and proud.
yeah. Cody will forever reign champ is Captain Stinky. He has the worst farts in existence, but I still love him more than anything. Yeah, so our center console here is pretty basic. We keep our essentials. We've got our weed and stuff and our rolling stuff right here. Then we have our charging stations and shit right here. And we usually just keep everything that we need to immediately get to when we're getting to venues and shows and stuff. So we got lanyards, lots of medicine, Mucinex, Claritin, everything we need to combat the cold and staying healthy on the road. So yeah, usually right up front here is just all the immediate things we need to make sure our day by day is as comfortable as possible. All right, so I'll take you to our middle section, which is the chill area. It's not a whole lot, but we can start right here in the back. So like I said, this van does not have really anything in the back except the front 2 seats in the front. So me and my dad conjured up this bunk style bed.
It's where the magic happens.
Yes, this is where all the magic happens, right up here. There's enough space for 2 to sleep, and then under here we use for storage for gear or clothing and personal items and stuff. It gets kind of cold back here because it's not insulated, but we've got our sleeping bags and tons of blankets, so we just bundle up and get back here and rest. There's one little touch back here that my girlfriend back home put in to help make sure the shaggin' wagon will always have the right vibe, and we have pink flamingo lights in here for anybody that's trying to come smoke out or hang out with Sanguisugabogg. Yeah, so our middle section here, it's pretty chaotic. There's a lot of stuff in here. There's 5 people living in here for 6 weeks, so it's wrecked all the time. But somebody will usually chill here on the bench where we're sleeping at night, and then usually there's always 2 people chilling here throughout the day if we're not laying down and resting. And then right here on this mat as well, another designated sleeping area. So it's pretty tight. We got a crew of 5, and there's really only 4 spots to sleep, but we've been making it work, just cycling it out each other and stuff. Cody's grandmother made this.
It's pretty dope. But I'll tell you what, I don't think we've had any bad dreams on tour so far, so we're just gonna make sure that we keep it up here forever. It rocks.
So I brought my Planet Fitness membership with me over here, and usually I'll bust that out on a sidewalk, hit some chest presses, some rows, some bicep curls, and try to impress all the girls and all the boys that are coming out to see us, because these puppies are sick.
So we, before this tour, we did not realize that we needed a way bigger trailer, because right now we're only rocking a 5x8, and this puppy is filled corner to corner every night. It is a whole expedition and journey to unload and repack it, and me and Drew here make sure that every night it stays nice and tidy.
Oh yeah, we're the token loaders. It's like a maze in there. You have to like get everything perfectly like shoved in whatever air pockets left.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Tetris was my favorite game growing up, so I feel like I was kind of like predestined to like always just load trailers. That's what I did at my last job before I joined this band full time. So yeah, it's weird, and whatever it is, I love stacking the trailer.
Yeah, it's fun when you're like done with it and it's over with and you're like, oh, okay, it's packed to the brim, but it's perfectly in there.
Yeah, probably the most handy thing about this trailer is it comes with 2 coffee tables on each side. So the only downfall I think is at the end of every show, it is a just smorgasbord of piss bottles, water bottles, beer,
Roaches.
lots of paraphernalia.
Use condoms.
Yes. I haven't seen that yet, but I know it will happen.
We don't use condoms.
Yeah, that's a rule.
So yeah, we're Sanguisugabogg from Columbus, Ohio, down to drug death, and you can check us out on wherever music can be streamed: Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, you name it. IG, Sanguisugabogg, SANGUISUGABOGG, Facebook, Twitter, you name it. We have an album that we dropped back in March through Century Media Records, Tortured Whole, that we're supporting on this tour. Be sure to check it out.
In shit.